Fuck out of here, fool. What's going out there? Out there. Look at me. I'm all tired, son. My 1011 Showcast family. I'm your host, DJ 1011, with my co-host,
G. Dillon.
Hey, and we on episode number 13. That's a couple rounds of applause. You know what I'm saying? A couple rounds of applause. How you doing, G?
I'm all good, baby. All good.
You good? You sure?
Yes, sir.
No, if you ain't sure, man.
I'm ready to do it.
How to fuck something up, man. You know, we got to get it right, man.
Hey, man, look. Got a little taste going on.
Got your little taste?
I'm feeling good.
Man, so, hey, everything been going swell. Me and G Dillon, we knocking out these episodes, bringing them to y'all, man. So, hope y'all enjoying them. Because, hey, we here to stay, baby. We ain't going no motherfucking way.
It's absolutely our pleasure.
That's my man. That's my man, G motherfucking Dillon. South side meets west side. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
so,
DJ 1011, the best in the land.
Hey, this is my motherfucking friend before anything. We in business now, but it's my motherfucking buddy.
Hell yeah.
That's a motherfucking tricky ass subject too.
Hey man, what we gonna talk about? Let's talk about it.
Man, how do you feel about doing business with friends? I know how you feel because you right here with me, but man, do you feel it's a recipe for disaster or?
Well, I think everybody needs to have some self-awareness and some awareness of who they fucking with. Cause I know, I had some very, very good friends who I know. I couldn't fuck with them in a situation like this because it just ain't gonna work. I know people, if they say, man, can I get 100 from you? And they say, I'm gonna get it back to you at such and such a time. I pretty much know that, I might as well just write a goodbye note to that shit because it ain't coming back. But I understand that going in. So I ain't mad. You know what I mean? When a motherfucker being they self and doing what they do, and you know who they are and what it's about, and it ain't, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself.
Goddamn right.
At that point, okay. That being said, like in our situation, we discussed this and had a couple of little informal meetings, but the first thing we talked about was the business perspective and how we wanted to handle that. So we're both of one accord. We both on the same page. We both understand and are in alignment with the direction that we want things to go, or our dreams and aspirations. We both are in alignment with the plan, and that's the key: communication.
Yeah,
anything,
that's what everything. I'll say that's what anything.
Probably 90% of the topics that we talk about involve communication.
Yeah, that's
whether
everything.
It's how you operate at the job, how you and your old lady get along, whatever, family, whatever. It's about the communication. And can you openly and honestly communicate with the people that you're dealing with?
And that's the thing, that word honest. Me, like you say, I know it's very tricky. I'll pretty much go off the sense since I've been on this motherfucking earth and just dealing with people. I always go into it with a 50-50 complex almost. Some people I'll be more disappointed in than others.
Sure, for sure.
But I know it's always up in the air that any motherfucker can disappoint. When you get to doing what, especially when large sums of money come into play and
absolutely.
Man, people surprise you. Just like when you lose a family member and that money and look, jury and shit come into play, and you be looking like, man, I ain't never know you act like that. So I always go into it with like, I'll be more disappointed in you than some say other motherfucker, but I'll be like, I'm not totally shocked. Could you hear me?
Well,
people hear me?
I think you have to be realistic.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be as smooth as things are between us, as good as we understand one another. It would be unrealistic to think that at some point we don't have some type of disagreement about something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And at that point, it's like, at the end of the day, you my dude, and we got. I think I said this once before. It don't make no sense to be throwing out this large thing for these few words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you see family shit happen like that. Motherfucker have a bad day or something, say a few little things or a couple of little sentences,
and that be it.
Motherfuckers be pissed forever.
Forever.
And I just don't believe in that, and I don't understand that. And I don't have no problem apologizing. I don't have a problem trying to fit myself into somebody else's shoes to understand where they are. Like we, the two of us, we're at different parts or different
in our life,
different points in our lives.
Yeah.
You're a few years younger than me, so I understand, and we've even talked about this, that from a business perspective, some of your goals and outlook and aspirations are going to be a little bit different than mine. And I need to understand that.
Big facts. Vice versa.
And it's easy for me to understand that because I've been where you've been. You know what I mean? So I get it. A cat your age trying to do this, I understand that. So that ain't no problem. And people need to never be afraid to look at how the other person is thinking and why a person is thinking the way they're thinking. But that business shit, hey man, motherfuckers are damn, they killed each other over that shit.
And that's the thing, man. Much as you hate to visit that, well, I think it's our culture more than anything that hate to visit that. And when you say, gee, it's time to do these contracts, motherfucker be, you don't trust me and shit. That's the thing. When it's business, you look, man, it need to be documented. Because you could say business all day long or you don't trust me, motherfucker flip quicker than a flapjack on your ass, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it come to business, you got to get that paperwork. And to me, when people don't want to do paperwork, it's just a sign of bullshit to me. Like when I book gigs and shit, they be like, I got to do a contract, get you a deposit and shit. And I be like, yeah. And then the motherfucker who own business, they be like, man, what I need to do before I can book this date? I need to sign a contract. So you can kind of see the difference right there. Because that don't just ban you, that ban me too. I got to come to that date, motherfucker. They feel like, oh, you trying to lock me up in something? That lock me up.
Yeah.
Because you ain't give me no money to sign no contract. I don't have to come. You can get mad all the fuck you want to, but you didn't give me anything. So that's even with this. Like you said, I can be like, fuck that. We ain't doing this shit. Or you be like, I ain't doing this shit. And that's that without paperwork.
So let me ask you this question. So, okay, you sign a contract with a client.
Yeah.
And something happens. Your shit break down or whatever, and you don't make it. You're contractually obligated to, if they have to get another DJ, you contractually obligated to pay that, right?
If I ain't stated, which you got like 2 weeks for, they side on my side. Up to 2 weeks before the game. After that, yeah, you kind of on the hook for the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of the shit, because motherfucker, I built my shit around you, I gave you, and you ain't let me know but to 2 days beforehand. Right. At least that's how I try to do business. That's how you supposed to do business. Some motherfuckers, I know people who gave people their money and they just don't show up.
The contract is to protect both sides.
Both sides. But some people seem to think you trying to lock them into something. I'll be like, and I explain that to people like, that's locking both of us in. And I don't look at it like a bad thing. You saying you really want to do this party or your event, your wedding or whatever. So you should be wanting to do that shit.
And you basically saying, I really want to do this shit for you.
Yeah, because some people will come to me and they'll be like, man, I want you to do this shit September 12th. And I'll be like, they be like, how early I got to give you a deposit? I say, hey, that's on you. Because if somebody else come, I'm going to book it. I ain't going to wait on you. And people have gotten mad. Like, man, I told you September 12th. I'm like, well, bro, you never called me back. Shit, it's September 1st. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody come, I lost out on that before the contract and shit. Just listen to motherfucker trying to take people word. And I'm on my way to the gig and load this shit up and call motherfucker like, what's the address again? Oh, we ain't doing that. I'm like, you ain't doing it. I'm on my way to this motherfucker. So when you doing business, you need to get paperwork. No more than a job. They give you a job offer. They make you sign all these papers. And they contractually, it's for both of y'all. Shit, it covers both of y'all ass to a certain extent. And it binds y'all to a certain thing. So when you doing business, You definitely need to get paperwork, man. So, and our people got it bad. You know what I'm saying? Just not taking accountability and shit, man. We have a real bad time taking accountability and shit. And when shit don't go the right way, you want to blame it on people, racist, or this nigga hating on me. What do you think about as far as our people taking accountability, G-Ball?
So, well, speaking in terms of people taking accountability when they feel racism is involved, we know that beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That beast been with us for 400 years.
Ain't going nowhere.
And ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Nope.
Now, that being said, things are changing, and you know, but it's incremental. It ain't just we ain't gonna just wake up
Overnight,
one day
nah.
and that shit gonna be gone.
And it ain't gonna never
You know,
just be gone.
I saw a video the other day. This white girl was talking about how the culture of racism is still taught and trained in the South, in certain families in certain areas, particularly affluent families. You know, and said and shit like that. That shit ain't going no motherfucking way. You know, I saw another dude. He was talking about how he was like doing like kind of racial sensitivity training type shit, and he was saying how his father and all, you know, and family always talk about how, you know, black folks always on welfare and selling drugs and doing all this, and he said he would literally see his old man saying that shit while his old man reached in and put $20 from a dime bag he sold a motherfucker weed. And when he opened his wallet up, that motherfucker had some food stamps in his motherfucking wallet.
He got food, and you talking about motherfucker.
And he talking. He said that's the kind of shit his old man was talking.
Oh, yeah,
and he said when he brought that shit to his old man was like, well, I done worked hard my whole life. We done earned this shit, and I gotta do this to make ends meet, to make sure y'all kids have all the shit that y'all need. Motherfucker, them black folks doing the same goddamn thing, dum-dum.
Oh, yeah, you know that. Yeah.
You know.
But that's what I'm saying. He using it to how he want to use it. And that's how I felt a lot of us do, though.
Exactly.
A lot of us talk, and I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers get mad and shit. Motherfuckers say, oh, you sound like Stephen A. You sound like Uncle Tom. Get the fuck out. I'm going to tell you. Anytime you tell the truth, motherfuckers don't like it.
I know.
It always hurts. So, you know, I don't like when motherfuckers want to use, at one point, motherfucker be, oh, that shit ain't going on today. This ain't slavery no more. This ain't going on. They standing up for certain bullshit. But soon something don't go their way. Well, you know, they trained us like that. It's still a slave mentality. Motherfuckers, you in slavery or you not, motherfucker? You just told me that ain't going on because you ain't no motherfucking slave.
Well, people refuse to believe and understand that two things can be wrong at the same time.
Yeah.
So, i.e., fucking with the police. So people get mad when the police done whooped a motherfucker ass out here. Well, like we talked about the Arab boy in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Now, the police beat his ass. They beat that little boy down. But at the same time, he fucked up. He did some dumb ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and we talked about how when we were shorties, the cops would say, you better not run. Because if you make their ass run.
And when I get to running, I'd be like, gee, don't get caught, motherfucker. You know, if
that motherfucker about to wear that ass out when they catch you.
And you already knew, as the saying go, you play dumb games, you get dumb surprises and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened and shit.
And to me, I mean, that's not taking a policeman off the hook.
I know.
But at the same time, you got to put yourself in the best possible position.
You gotta account for some of that shit.
Yeah.
Say, I mean, just like when we had T Magic on here and he said he had his phone out and the police pulled him over. He said, I'll take a little blame, but that shouldn't have my shit up in the air.
Yeah.
So he took a little blame. They ain't have to do all the extra shit they did. But I gotta take some blame. Motherfucker don't be want to take blame for none of the shit.
Cause
you know what I'm saying?
You know, when you riding in the car smoking weed,
you know it's a possibility.
You know it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. So when they pull you over.
And now when the police pull you over, you know, it's a 50-50 thing.
Exactly.
How they gonna treat you.
Because everybody different.
Yeah.
They human beings. They ain't no fucking robot.
I've been around some cops, and they be like, man, what y'all motherfuckers doing?
They put that shit out,
pull your lick out. They pull your little shit out and send you on your motherfucking way. Don't let us catch your dumb ass out here like this again.
Exactly.
I had a partner. He was sitting on his front porch smoking. A couple of detectives pulled that motherfucker in, got him in the car, rolled his motherfucking ass around, smoked up all his motherfucking weed, and then dropped him back off at the crib and say, shut the fuck up and go home.
That's what I'm saying. They do what they want to do. We was at my mom's house one time, and my brother was drinking a beer, and this motherfucker got his car, walked in the gate, prior parking, and took it and pulled it out. And we looking like, dude, that's unclever. We sitting up on the porch inside of a gate. He's just being an asshole, but he's still like, oh, ain't no drinking in public. And I mean, it's the truth. I know you been an asshole. Ain't nobody out here being a riot, causing nothing, a problem or nothing. But you always gotta know if you riding, drinking, smoking. I ain't got my license up to date. I ain't got my insurance up to date. I already know if this motherfucker pulled me over, there's a possibility this shit might go left. You know what I'm saying?
Like that video we watched today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, let's let the people know what we're talking about. In New York, the police were effecting an arrest on a guy who apparently was a felon, had a loaded weapon, had a felony, had warrant, all kinds of shit. Some little old girl, 19 years old, she done ran all up on the scene and trying to, whatever, maybe that was her dude or whatever. That hasn't been explained. But then the officer is kind of trying to shoo her away, and he kind of grabs her arm to guide her away from the business. She swings, knocks his arm down, then pushes him. He reacts and punches her in her grill and knocks her ass down. Then they arrest her for interference with
her arrest.
Yeah. So
she could have got an assault charge. So they still kind of took a little light on her.
Could have. Now, of course, he shouldn't have punched her like he did. But motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
You need to take some accountability for that dumbass shit you did.
Yeah, you run
First of all, you up in some shit. You out your damn lane.
Attempted murder and shit. That's a serious.
Yeah,
serious
you know,
arrest.
you out your damn lane, and you run up and now you done laid hands on. Now he done told you need to move on, and now you dismissing that shit. So now when he tries to move you on, now you want to lay hands. All right, well, you know, talk about her family. Talk about she got some injuries. She got a big knot on her head. I bet you do.
Play stupid game, get stupid prizes, man. So
well,
it's always something to add. But yeah, we just need to take more fucking accountability and shit, man. We just want to gas shit. We want to move the field goal post, as we call it, this shit. Well, when it don't go our way, it's some racist, or you hating on me. When it do go our way, oh, that motherfucker, he just mad, or motherfucker, this ain't slavery and all that. When it don't go their way, oh, you know, them motherfuckers want to think we still slaves and shit. Like, you gotta stay the path, man.
Well, I'll use myself as an example. You know, I feel like there have been some situations where I have been the victim of some racism or some unfair treatment. And at the same time, though, I had options. You know what I mean? I didn't have to stay where I was or keep doing what I was doing. But I made a calculation in my head that either I could overcome whatever the situation was, or the equity that I had where I was outweighed the potential advancement I might get somewhere else. So those are conscious decisions over and above whatever may have initiated me to make those decisions and calculations. Those are still calculations that I personally made. Yeah. And yeah, I can look back and say, yeah, well, maybe I could play the coulda, woulda, shoulda game. But I mean, hey, at some point it is what it is. And, you know, this shit is a crapshoot, man. You know,
exactly.
You make a decision. You make the best decision with the information that you have at that particular time. Sometimes it work out the way you anticipated. Other times it does not.
For every action, there's a reaction.
Yeah, and now I can't say. I mean, I ain't living no shitty life. You know what I mean? I'm feeding my family. Crib is cool. You know, got air conditioning and shit.
And you see what the fuck I mean? That's what I mean. Now, when motherfucker, they had these jobs, like you said, you been on your job for motherfucking a nice amount of time. I done held jobs for a nice amount of time and shit. But you get this motherfucker, and he don't never come to fucking work and get rolled up and get fired. Oh, them motherfuckers racist and all that. How the fuck was G able to navigate through this all these years? At the same motherfucking place now. And man, you already be looking at each other like, this motherfucker gonna get fired. And he get fired, he wanna act like, oh, these motherfuckers racist and shit.
The world is against him.
I don't wanna hear that shit.
Nigga, you fuck that shit up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't wanna hear that shit. Like you said, we deal with it. But you learn to navigate through that shit. And especially if you need this. You be in here acting the ass and like, I don't need this motherfucking job. I don't need to come on this motherfucking podcast. And soon they put your ass out. Now you crying and shit. They was racist. They did me wrong. No, I recall you up there saying you don't need this and fuck these people and all this shit. I ain't AG. I don't give a fuck how black you are. You can be black as this motherfucking one on this 1011 sign. If you doing bad by me, I'm gonna get your ass the fuck out of here. Ain't no talking about you supposed to be a brother. Brother these nuts.
I can't fuck with you because you making me look bad.
Yeah, brother.
You know,
and
you be sleeping.
And you fucking up the business, though.
What about this? I got a party to go to.
You gonna tell your job after you already been in a lot of trouble, I got to leave, I got a party to go to. And then you mad. That's why I say I don't give a fuck if you black at this motherfucker one on this sign. If you fucking up, you bad for business, you making shit bad for us, we gonna get you the fuck out of here. You can call me Uncle Tom, Coon, Tap Down, wherever the fuck you wanna call, I'll be that. You need to take accountability. Hey, most motherfuckers, when shit like that happen, G, if they take a foot and kick everybody in the ass that fucked them over, guess who ass to be so? They motherfucking ass to be the source.
Hey man, you think Puffy, a Jay-Z, Kevin Hart, any of these high-end motherfuckers out here in our community who have staffs, who have people working for them, who have people in charge of doing shit that because a motherfucker black, he get to fuck some shit up?
Not them type of motherfucker. And guess what? That's why they at the level they at.
And at a certain point, it ain't about all that. It's about performance.
And I think that kind of, I'll take a lot of blame for that. It's to why I ain't fuck. Like you said, I live a pretty good life. I ain't gonna complain because some motherfucker chop their hand off to have my life. But I feel like that kind of held me back. Giving motherfucker too many passes and trying to, oh, this my boy and shit. I ain't gonna make him pay this. And motherfucker, this business. This is business. And now, yeah, you done booked me for 6 gigs. I got you. But you coming in the gate every time you, come on, man, do it for me for 50 and shit. Like, come on. You ain't looking out for me. You looking out for your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to help me further myself. You try and I can take that sometimes. I done been too nice. Motherfucker like Puffy now and Jay-Z now, them motherfucking billionaires, because we signed this contract. This is what it is, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
You could think we cool. We is cool. What the terms like? This is business, never personal, brother. Don't take it you taking it personal. You got to take the emotion out the money. As I was watching the other day, them guys said you put the emotions in, you got to take it out of that shit. You got to take your emotions out of it. This is business. It's nothing we can laugh and shit after this. We can break up and all of that shit.
Well, like you know, like we commented a young brother because he made a decision and he weighed his options. He did the math and he took his emotions out of it.
Yeah.
Because the shit he was pissed about was true. It was fucked up.
It was some fucked up shit.
But like the old folks used to say, you can't cut your nose off to spite your face.
That's it. You can't do that.
You know, you and you're gonna have these situations where some shit on his face is fucked up and it wells that emotion up in you like, how could they do this shit? Hey, but at the end of the day, you gotta put pen to paper and you gotta weigh your options for real.
Yeah, it's business. It's time. When it's time to put your motherfucking boots on, like we said, and tie your boots up, it's time to tie your motherfucking boots up. Man, G, didn't we sitting up here, we got us some do-it fluid, we drinking. But when motherfucker call us to go do business, that cup and shit, that's out of there. Oh, man, this is what I do all the time. Ain't no motherfucking cup, G, Dillon.
Hell
we finna
no,
go in here
water.
Get some water. We finna go and handle business. See, we talking and we lack, it's a time and a place for every motherfucking thing. With that being said, it was a discussion going on. It was another thing, like, with our showcast and shit, if you got a nice, lucrative offer, do you think it's your job to tell me that you thinking about moving on or whatever? Do you think it?
Oh yeah,
that,
absolutely.
Yeah, because motherfuckers.
Well, let me,
okay, go ahead.
and And this is a good question because these are thoughts that I have had.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Since we've been doing this thing and decided we were gonna do it. And I said the where I landed in my mind was this. The first thing I'm gonna do is say, well, my dude coming with me, right?
Yeah.
Now they say, no, we really interested in you.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna say there's an amount of money for everybody that's gonna make a motherfucker do what they gotta do.
Yeah, it's an amount of money.
But if it ain't an amount of money that I don't feel we can do as a squad, as a team, I got to remain loyal to the motherfucker that brought me where I'm at. You know, that got me to that point. Because I would say to myself, if one motherfucker interested like that, it'll be more.
And that's how I think about shit. You got it. It just comes to knowing your worth at that point and taking risks. It's tough gambling.
But basically, but the answer to your question, it is absolutely incumbent upon me to talk to you and let you know what the fuck is going on.
That's good to know. And I would do the same to you.
Now, it's going to be a hard conversation.
Oh, yeah. You're not like
for sure.
Get a bad report card. You're going to tell your mom, especially if you got something going good
but nigga,
that I think.
I ain't never going to do no. I just ain't got that in me to do a nigga of mine dirty like that.
That's
to
how
where,
I feel.
Yeah. And I know at the end of the day, you going to be happy for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, like, people always still. You still might have your certain feeling, but you be like, damn, because I feel like we got a good thing going, and like, damn, my man finna leave. You know, just like you leave a job or something, or it's just like if I get a new gig or something, outside of this shit, I worked with you or something, and I get a new gig, you be hating to see me go at the same time, because this my nigga, this who made the 8 hours and the 10 hours go by fast.
Right,
but I'm happy for him. So it be a little both, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I hate to see you go. But I enjoy working with you. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, the situation that I'm in here and talking about this and doing what we doing, I'm enjoying. I was telling a partner the other day that I'm having an absolute ball. I just absolutely love this shit. And I love bringing this shit to the people and sitting here with my dude, you know, chopping it up.
And their opinions about shit. So
it would take a substantial amount of money to make me want to fuck that up because a big part of the thing is having a nigga sitting here
camaraderie,
right?
You can't pay for camaraderie.
Like we a squad, and it would just
you can't pay for camaraderie.
It would take a substantial amount of money.
And if you really feel like you have a real friendship with people, you don't want to fuck that up for money.
Yeah,
Cause I could take
all of that. What would be your what would you say?
Oh no, I'm coming to you right away and shit. First of all, like you say, I'll try to get you in. If I can't, I'll come to you, nigga. I got this off on the table. I'll even show it to you. I ain't got nothing to hide like that. I'll show it to you, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm in the back end, I'm trying to get you out, saying they trying to do it and I'm trying to do it. I'll show it to you because we got this thing together. We doing business, and if it's a lucrative offer enough, I said, G, you know I got you, right? Let me get my ass in this dough. I even break you off some bread. It's lucrative because only reason they seen me, a big part of the reason they seen me, because of you.
Right. Absolutely.
But I ain't up here doing it by myself and shit.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeding off of you. They might like my personality, but it's feeding off of you because, like you said, the big thing is camaraderie. They put me with somebody else, that shit might not even work. So I'm at the age now, like you said, I look at the whole picture. I look at the back end, not just the front. I'm at where I look at nigga at 60. I want to be in the sand twirling my toes, and I can do this shit when I want to. It ain't like no job. That's what I'm working towards, for something that not feel like no job, and we can get up and do it when the fuck we want to do it. But it is absolutely necessary that I tell you that. Even if a motherfucker email me now with the smallest of offer, they ain't gotta be big.
Right.
I'm gonna bring it to the table.
Right.
And I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, gee,
man,
look at this shit.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, look at this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I trust me. And like you said, I ain't that type of nigga. I got you. Especially if it's something lucrative. And I know I've been doing this. I'm gonna pull you in this motherfucker some way, somehow. Yep. Don't break you off, cause like I said, I feel like you part of the reason I got it, and it is part of the reason, cause I ain't up here by my motherfucking self.
And yeah, and
you know
and like you said, I mean, I'm gonna be happy for you, and I'm gonna have some feelings in there.
Yeah,
But
that's what I said.
shit, nigga, I'll be all right.
Yeah. Hey, you know that's my slogan. He'll be all right.
I'll be all right. You know,
But I
had to figure out how to do my own little thing
I
and shit. But I'll be all
I
right.
ain't gonna do a nigga
You know,
dirty. And like you said, whatever you need help with, I'm gonna help you.
And I'm gonna be telling motherfuckers, hey man, y'all need to tune in my nigga. And
Exactly.
shit.
That's my
You know.
thing. That's my thing. Like you said, you always gonna feel. And that's why I'm saying you always gonna feel a certain type of way when you feel like you got a good thing going. I mean, just like you fucking with your girl or something, and she come and tell you, hey, this shit ain't really working. You know this shit ain't been working, but you still feel a certain type of way.
Yeah,
You be like, I ain't been happy in years, but you still feel a certain type of way because you've been with this motherfucker
That shit
for so long.
It's only human.
You know what I'm saying?
It's only human.
It's only a human thing, but
you know,
nah.
your girl left the Breakfast Club. How long had they been
They've
together?
been together 12 years, Angela Yee.
Yeah, that's a long
They've
time.
been together. So it's still, through all the arguments, all of that shit, how many times we done worked fucked up jobs? I ain't gonna say they fucked up, but you weren't even making a quarter what Angela Yee making. But you get emotional when you finna leave that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Still, you be like, I hate this motherfucker.
look.
I hate this motherfucker. Then when it's time to leave, nigga, when we graduated high school, we was like, we can't wait to get. We graduated high school, we was crying and shit on the stage and shit.
Man, look here.
Cause it's a part of something that's been part of your life every day for some years.
So, you know, I've told you where, you know, the spot I'm at now, I've been there a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told you, like, all the trials and tribulations. I done told you all the motherfucking story.
Yeah.
But when I'm standing up in that motherfucking cafeteria and they got that big ass cake and
Don't get emotional, dude.
Some of my guys out there.
Dude, that been part of your life for more than half of your life.
You know, some of my dudes come in who done already retired come in.
Dude, that been part of your life.
I used to say,
For half of your life.
man, when I leave,
Can't
fuck
wait.
them.
Fuck
I'm
them, throw
just
middle
go
finger.
home and shit.
It don't really work like that. When something been part of your life, that's why I like to get along with people. Like, man, we ain't up here, we doing this shit. We genuinely fuck with each other. And so, you know, we'll feel a certain type of way if we finna split. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you said, the job, I don't really, it take care, but you still feel a certain type of way. We've been doing something 10, 20, 30 years. You can't tell me. You ain't hear me, nigga, if that shit just don't hit you in the heart. And like I said, motherfucker, buy your cake. And they say, man, we're going to miss you and shit. You used to doing that rowdy motherfucking day. Much as you hate it, you love it. It's a love-hate thing.
Because I mean, it's been different points along the journey that have been fucked up and that you felt like they could have gone or should have gone a different way. But in between them points, man, they had a lot of motherfucking fun.
But
you know, fucking with each other, talking
but ain't that
shit,
everything?
doing shit. Yeah.
Ain't that everything? You be like, man,
You know,
I want to kick my brother, my cousin ass.
you
But
know,
that's my nigga, though.
Motherfuckers who are lifelong friends, you know,
Dude.
motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers who, you know, we don't really talk, man, I ain't talk to each other that much, but as soon as motherfucker hit somebody on the phone, you be like, man, nigga, what up?
Exactly. I be like, man, that time we went out, G got us and all that shit. I was mad, motherfucker. I could have killed that motherfucker. But you be like, that's my nigga, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Still
yeah.
my nigga. He pissed me off that day. I wanted to kill that motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying? But and that's what I'm saying. Like, love conquer. When they say love be conquering that shit, conquer it, man. So you know what I'm saying? It's still like it's a love hate. It's definitely a thin line. But when something been part of your life for so long, it still feel funny. Like you said, you and your girl, y'all know you ain't been working for 5 years and shit. When it comes time to still do that shit, it still hit you in the heart a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Bad than the motherfucker.
Like, damn, I've been fucking with this motherfucker for 10 years, saying this motherfucker every day. Shit finna be over. But it's just time to move on. And that just could be with the show. It be time to move. Like Angela Lee said.
Like I told you, man, me and my girl, man, when she be pissed at me about some shit, man, after a while, you know, I be like, damn.
Like, hey, man, you still mad?
You know
when it first happened, you be like, fuck her. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna leave that motherfucker. 2-3 days pass, you be like, damn, this who I'm used to talking to every motherfucking day.
Yeah, baby, what's up? You good?
You want something to eat?
Yeah. Hey, ain't that the icebreaker? You call the crib. You hungry?
And that motherfucker be like, what you getting?
Else, I'm gonna call you. Yeah, I got you a sandwich.
Yeah. I got your drink, you like.
Right. And you be like, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I'll be there in a little bit.
This motherfucker, hey, I got somebody else. Hey, that shit true though. When you doing business and you consider somebody a genuine friend, you owe it to them. You don't have to, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but just I got different morals, and I'm just not that type of dude. Like you say, I couldn't sleep good knowing I fucked somebody over who been with me for 10 years and just fucked them over and took the money and shit. Money ain't everything to me.
No.
It's definitely not everything. It don't buy happiness, but
Like I said, it's got to be some real motherfucking money.
yeah. And that goes into something else I'm talking about. What's up with your motherfucking boy, Mr. Drumline, with all these motherfucking kids, man? Nick motherfucking Cannon. So he just announced his 10th child.
So
What do you think?
And I think we had kind of touched on a little bit of this the last broadcast.
I don't remember.
So
yeah, no.
or maybe that was offline. That was an offline discussion. But anyway, like I think you have many kids as you want. But my thing is, like my mom came from a big ass family. You know, it was 10 of them. She had how many? She had 3 older brothers and 6 younger brothers. So
that's a big.
And now there were 2 different mothers, but they all stayed pretty much with my grandfather, her father. Now, but that was all a family. They was all together. This motherfucker like having 2 over here, 1 over here, 1 like, and you know, all these girls ain't getting along, so it ain't like he can bring everybody together and they hanging out, or like they all living in one big ass house. So he a busy motherfucker. You know, he on a bunch of different shit on TV. So like, how is he being a father? How can you be an attentive, approachable, teaching father under them circumstances?
They say he got money. You know, man, he can take care of me.
Get the fuck out of here.
He got money, G. What the fuck you mean? Get the fuck out of here.
It's some shit that money can't really buy.
What money came?
Money.
I want to hear this shit. What money came back?
The attention, the attention, and the proximity of your father. I mean, it's shit that I remember doing with my father, or a situation with my papa when I was a little bitty boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they had shit to do with no money.
I always felt like that too.
They had nothing to do with no money. So how can you have that? I mean, yeah, he can go by there every other weekend and pick my voice, but how the fuck do you do that?
It's impossible for him to go.
You know what I mean?
This motherfucker stand in New Zealand. This motherfucker in Chicago. This motherfucker in California. It's impossible.
So how does that work? And then this is the question I gotta ask. So I can see the first 2 bras and shit down with it, but the rest of these bitches. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. That wasn't even appropriate. My fault, y'all. The rest of these ladies, you could tell they on some money shit.
Yeah, that's most of them.
You know what I mean? Because if you the 5th mama baby and you know about the other fucking 4,
5th mama baby,
you the 5th.
That motherfucker drank the gas.
You the 5th baby mama, and you know about the other 4 baby mamas. What the fuck is you on?
Money,
right?
And that's what I would think and shit.
You know,
because he ain't even been in no relationship with these women that I know of. They just popping up and be like, Nick Cannon got another baby on the way. I'm like, what the fuck again?
You know, he like your boy Elon Musk. You know, he trying to repopulate the motherfucking world with the right race and shit.
He think he just got money and that's what he can do and shit.
And then there's some other shit with him too. How do I say this? He may not have the healthiest of genes to be passing on to a motherfucker.
Elon Musk, that's the guy that founder of Tesla. A lot of you people don't know who Elon Musk is.
He has Asperger's syndrome, which is on the spectrum of autism, which many say is what gives him his focus and gives him the ability to zone in on a problem and work through it. But my understanding is like one of his kids has a profound form of autism where he does not have the ability for a lot of communication. So, you know, is that genetic? Yeah, he has enough.
It got to be at some point.
You know, so, because it all matters. But and then his reasoning, he kind of on some like kind of white nationalist, kind of racist kind of shit. You know, we're talking about what our white folks need to be doing and shit. Motherfucker, go ahead, keep making them cars, lying to motherfuckers about they can drive themselves. But and you can have as many motherfucking kids you want, but once again, motherfucker got too much time and too much money, so now they got too much talk.
It falls into a one-word category. When I think about Elon Musk, Nick Cannon, Mr. Drumline, it falls into the category of selfish. You selfish. You thinking about what the fuck you want to do. This what I want to do and all, but you ain't thinking about them babies. You ain't thinking about everybody else. These brothers and sisters, man, they ain't gonna be seeing each other like that.
That shit don't have nothing to do with them kids.
Yeah, that's big with me. Like, you want brothers and sisters, you want them to know each other and shit.
Yeah, what's the
that's
point?
That's why
of
it's
having
called
them all?
family.
What's the point of having them all if they
like I said, this motherfucker in New Zealand, this motherfucker, they ain't finna be around each other like that. Cause like you said, she finna be like, don't take my baby over that motherfucker house and all that. Don't take my baby over that motherfucker house. So it becomes under one word category, selfish. Nick Cannon, you cool. I like you that you own your business and all that, but you fucking up having all these babies by all these different women, man. I don't approve of it. You can do what the fuck you want to do with your life.
Ain't grown ass man.
You do whatever you want to do with your life. But nah, I ain't. It just seems selfish and idiotic to me.
Cause there are other famous people and other famous African Americans that have a bunch of kids, but they all together.
Yeah, for the most part.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
And that like sprinkling that shit all over the world like that shit. I don't know. That shit ain't cool to me. It just kind of take away the whole point as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, just take away family.
I can easily see myself, being younger and having the ability to be more affluent and having a big ass family, having a big ass house with a bunch of kids. I can see that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't see myself having all these little tawdry, fake ass relationships
what
around.
You call it, G?
Oh, tawdry. That's what that shit is. He's a fake ass, and then having all these kids and shit. That shit just seemed just kind of.
It's selfish.
It's selfish. It just seemed kind of sketchy and just kind of.
Nigga, don't worry about me and my kids and shit. You right? Don't worry about it.
Ain't nobody worried, nigga. But you need to worry because you just looking real fucked up.
Yeah, you looking real fucked. He gonna been the last out at some point. He getting all this motherfucking criticism, and you know what I'm saying? That's the power of social media and shit. That's what happened when you put all your motherfucking business in social media and you put it in the public.
I mean, he keep putting that shit out there.
Exactly.
Having all these damn announcements. So yeah, motherfucker, that's what I got to say about it.
This nigga taking, with all of them, he taking pregnancy pictures, stuff like they really in relationships. They sister wives, as the women say.
Right.
Y'all motherfucker might always get in the house together.
Hey, if that nigga want to come on the 1011 Showcast and talk about it for real,
bring your ass up here, Nick.
Let's do it.
Bring your ass up here.
No problem. Because I'm always like we say, we always willing to listen to an opposing viewpoint. Because he may teach me some shit. He may inform me of some shit. And I may just be up here on the 1011 Showcast all fucked up. on show 13.
Hey, but don't be putting your motherfucking business out here. And then get mad when motherfuckers speak on. You know how people do that.
And that go for Elon Musk too. If he want to come and holler, man, hell yeah. Let's test drive one of them cars and shit.
Yeah, goddamn it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they go right. And like I said, you putting your business out there on social media. Motherfucker.
I don't need that autonomous driving shit though, because
I trust myself. We old school, nigga.
That shit look to be a problem from time to time.
That's some new kid shit. Computer do everything.
I ain't nowhere in the motherfucking world. I can't fall asleep in the motherfucking car on the passenger side.
With a Herman driving.
Falling asleep behind the wheel of this motherfucker. Are you kidding
That's
me?
That's a new era, motherfucker. I bet you there ain't no motherfucker 35 and up doing that shit. It's all younger than that.
Oh, no.
And yeah, it goes to like this social media shit, like I said with Nick Cannon. Motherfucker be getting mad. They put all their business on social media. And then when motherfucker have an opinion on it or... they break up. G. Dillon and his old lady broke up. You put it out there. She put it out there. Everybody that spoke on now, y'all got back together. And motherfucker need to mind their business. Really, motherfucker? This is our business, motherfucker.
You gave it to us.
Exactly. What the fuck you gonna get mad for now? You put this shit all out here and shit. Now you back with this motherfucker. Now, you know what it is? They know they look like a motherfucking fool.
Like a damn fool.
And now they all mad at the world. Don't get mad at me, cause you caught them in there doing the long motherfucking stroke, and now you back with them and shit. Now you mad at me and shit. Man, your motherfucking business. Don't worry about us and shit. We ain't worried.
Like the motherfuckers who put the videos out, they caught their old lady cheating and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They put it out.
And then they back together.
Ain't that some crazy shit? And the crazy part ain't getting back together is you putting it out there. Cause motherfuckers break them and get back together. Motherfucker have married with the same motherfucker a couple times. And that's normal. We human, man. You miss somebody like we just said. You and your old lady could not been good for 5 years. Y'all be separated for a year and y'all realize y'all really miss each other. But once you put it all out on social media, just know you're gonna like a fucking idiot, nigga. You gonna put like a fucking idiot.
Or the people who put some shit out there and say something real fucked up about the other person.
That's what I'm saying.
And ruin all possibility of some shit. Or they get back together.
Still get back together.
But that other person remember that shit.
Or just, even if it ain't that person, my family don't like you. Of course I ain't gonna like you, motherfucker. Yeah, my job is what they say to be my brother's keeper and shit.
You done drug me through the motherfucking mud and shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? Nah, bitch, I don't like you. I don't give a fuck if he is with you. I don't like you. Shit. So that's why people need to keep personal business personal and shit. You know what I'm saying? Social media is not for that. Motherfucker put everything on social media, what they eating. Oh, I caught this nigga with this girl. All these people at this job. Fuck this job. And you done had some motherfucker tag their job in places. Where they at talking about the job. Fine this shit like, you an idiot or what?
And you got people going into jobs. I got all this social media presence. Then the job, which they do now, they have within the personnel department. They check a motherfucker's social media, and you got all this fucked up ass shit, talking shit, half ass naked, all kinds of bullshit.
Throwing up cane
and then they like, yeah, well, we think we're gonna go in another direction, sir.
These motherfuckers racist.
DJ 1011, you're a very good candidate, and we really appreciate you, but we think we're gonna move in another direction.
What my social media got to do with the work and shit? It's a reflection of you. At least that's what people think.
Everything.
Exactly. It's everything. At least that's what people think. Oh, it's just social media. But that's a reflection of you. At least that what you put out there, that's what people think. Oh, that was an act. Well, you ain't no actress, motherfucker. You ain't no actor, so I ain't know you was acting.
At the very least, it's an indicator of your judgment.
Yeah. And you can say the entertainment is the act.
Well, like I say all the time.
You ain't a fucking actor.
Like we've talked about how, like all that shit that's been going on in the downtown area, these motherfuckers drag racing and just carousing and doing all that dumb ass shit.
Think they ain't fast and furious.
That's like 2% of the motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
But them other kids who out there who own some decent shit, come from decent upbringing and all that, they don't need to have their ass out there. Cause your picture end up on somebody's post.
Oh yeah, gonna end up on there.
The first thing that happened to make it look like you
ain't
really involved,
be
and you just out here gaping and being nosy is really what it boils down to.
Ain't that always be the motherfucker who innocent bystander always get shot and shit. Like I don't even know what the fuck going on. They came through and shoot and shot me and shit.
Yeah, motherfucker. First thing they do, their head go up and shit.
And you know what they go back to? What we said? Accountability.
Yeah.
Get your ass from over there. They be over here shooting, blocking streets out. The police already told you what they gonna do. They catch motherfuckers over there. And you still got your ass over there. But he a good kid.
You hit that motherfucking L and take your black ass to
the
house.
He a good kid. He got some flaws because his ass still was over there. So he ain't totally innocent.
No.
He wasn't doing shit, but you was around that shit. You knew you shouldn't even been over there. Fucking around, like you said, gaping and gazing and trying to record and all that stupid shit. So take your goofy ass home and you won't have to worry about that shit for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So... Once you see trouble brewing, I'm getting the fuck out of there, G-Dip.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right.
I ain't gonna say I'm no thug.
I can't guarantee
about it.
I can't guarantee that he gonna do it. But that's what I tell my son. I'm like, dude, because he.
Oh, we all been places we won that time.
I'm like, man, when you out around all that shit, keep your wits about you and pay attention to what the fuck going on around you. And shit gets silly, take your ass to the house.
Yeah. Take your goof ass to the house. So take accountability out here, people. Check on these motherfucking kids, because these kids are out of hand. But I fought the parents more than anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Mother's
been trying to be fucking friends. And shit.
Trying to be friends. And then now this motherfucker gets 16, 17. You know these kids are fucking giants. Now you scared of the motherfucker. Now you can't. You talk about, Johnny, take the garbage out. You're like, nigga, fuck you. I ain't taking no motherfucker guy. I ain't taking no garbage out till I'm 18. I ain't taking it out now. Now you all scared. Shit. Oh, this motherfucker. G Dillon.
That's right, because then a couple of days ago, some motherfucker shot his 19-year-old.
Yeah. But you see that motherfucker knotted up, too. Did you see the picture?
No, I ain't see the picture.
That motherfucker had knots like the
they been scuffling?
Yeah, they was fighting and shit. So he probably beat the old man ass. Old man put that motherfucking Jimmy out.
2:30 in the morning. Though nothing good happened after midnight.
Nah. You should be counting sheep, motherfucker.
And I figured, I just kind of glazed through the story when it popped up on my phone. Because the first thing I noticed, I live kind of in that general area. I'm like, oh shit, them motherfuckers over there, they ain't appreciate that kind of attention. It's only about 5 of us over there.
Exactly. They like
this. And this is the kind of shit y'all do. That's like niggas get ready to fight on the Oscars and shit, right?
Oh yeah, you looking like 2 black motherfuckers. You motherfucker one pit smack another black motherfucker. And that's what I'm saying. We do that shit to each other.
That's why we haven't been inviting you motherfuckers.
Exactly. What stage Chappelle? They should never gave you niggas money. But yeah, man, you gotta take accountability for your shit. Cause like we said, you play dumb games, you get dumb prizes. For every action, there's a reaction, and that's how life goes. And you know that. But somehow motherfuckers be thinking they're exempt. Some motherfuckers be thinking they're exempt. That shit don't supposed to happen to me. I'm me. Yeah, okay, motherfucker. Keep on doing that stupid shit.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And we'll see. Hey, G, I got one thing, man, before we go and get up out of here, man. We ain't going to be holding
all right, hit me with it.
all motherfucking day. When you meet a young lady and y'all establish y'all going to take a date or whatever. Okay, it's a 2-part question, but.
All right.
And she said, yeah, you can take me out and shit. What's a substantial, what's your limit as far as dollar figure what you'll spend on the first date?
Oh, wow. So first of all, let me think back, because it's been many years since I've been involved in a situation like that. It all depends, like if I say, let's man, you want to go out to breakfast or something? Because I think that's like the first thing me and my girl did was go to breakfast. So that's kind of a common move for me, I guess, back in the day, was breakfast.
That was your move?
Yeah, usually, because I like breakfast.
I must say that was a common
I like
move.
Breakfast. I like having the motherfucker out in the light.
Slick ass nigga G Dillon with his motherfucking shirt with his chain over his shit.
So I can really see their ass.
With his shirt over with his chain out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go ahead.
I like to see a motherfucker kind of in the daylight, so I can really study him a little bit.
Oh, you had a whole motherfucking strategy.
But say it's a dinner date. Say we decide we're gonna go to dinner or something. I mean, I ain't, 9 times out of 10, I probably am gonna have a discussion. Man, any place in particular you want to go, or that you've been wanting to go, or something. But I would say this to answer the question. I'd spend a couple $100. I wouldn't have no problem with that.
Couple $100, which is like $200.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to spend a nickel, $500.
No, probably not. No, nigga, probably not.
You gonna spend $500? Well, you been trying to get with this motherfucker for a long time. You gonna spend that nickel, man?
Cause you know why? Cause I know, and you know, it ain't gonna be worth that.
What, the date or the coochie?
The coochie.
Oh no, coochie, you been wanting her for a long time. Shit. So you saying she a $200 hoe? Look, you get there something trouble now.
So I'm. So first of all, hold up. So I'm gonna have to retract some of that shit.
You know them people gonna get on your ass.
No. I ain't worried. I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna retract, because I ain't gonna say I was spending $500, but I'm also gonna say that it's probably something that's worth $500.
Something that's worth $500.
Oh yeah.
It depends on you. That's what I'm saying. Some motherfuckers feel like it's worth $500.
this is the full retraction. If I had it like that, I don't know, particularly in my younger days, if I ever really had it like that to just bust $500 like that on a first date.
These people gonna get your ass
on a first date. Now, if I got it like that, I would do it. I would do it. Cause fucking, what's money for?
Spend it.
So
it's paper. They print it again.
But just all things being equal, I'm couple hundred.
So I'm
$250. I'm good.
I'm on bullshit. I gotta play devil advocate.
Do what you gotta do.
So your whole motherfucking thing you trying to say is get some oochie coochie out the gate. That's what you think. That's what you just said.
That's always the motherfucking plan. That's the motherfucking plan with breakfast, nigga.
That's what I said. He said, "Hey, we went to taking it out on a date." And he said, "Ain't no worth that." I'm like, "What, the steak?" He like, "Nigga, you know."
Man, shit. Hey, look, but I've been. How do I say this? Well, yeah. I guess I done got kind of turned out a little bit.
What the fuck that mean?
Like, ooh, shit, I'd have spent more.
I ain't gonna lie though, at my motherfucking stature that I'm at right now, first date out the gate, I ain't spending no motherfucking 500.
Yeah, you would.
No, the fuck I ain't.
What would you? How far would you go?
Couple hundred, like you said, couple hundred, cool shit. You know what I'm saying? I spend no motherfucking nickel at the fucking gate.
All right, so
fuck out of here.
So say, like we look at the gram a lot. So say one of them super fine bad motherfuckers off the gram.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
All right, nigga.
Fuck that. I ain't finna.
If you say so.
Bring my stuff in the door as a trick. I said my status now, though. So, just always take that into account.
All right, but wait. Okay, but let me ask you this.
Some of these girls gonna look me like they cheap ass.
Shit, nigga, let me ask you this. So, all right, you went out. You just spent your couple hundred.
200, 3 at the most. That's the limit. At the first date.
Okay, say we gonna keep it at the 200. So things work out in your favor.
Which is?
And you get where you trying to get.
What
right?
You talking about smoochie coochie?
Yeah. Have you ever got to that point and say, "Ooh, I'd have spent more"?
I would have spent more. Oh yeah, down the line once you hindsight 2020. So once I done got it and we done kicked it, I realized she's super cool. Yeah, I'll be like, I would have spent more, but out the gate, I can't see it.
Yeah, it'd be hard.
I can't see it. At our statue, yeah. You gotta let motherfuckers know that. I ain't got money coming out my ass like Puffy and shit. Nickel wouldn't be nothing then. But like I said,
would you be like your boy, like we talked about, your boy, the rapper who, damn, I can't call that name.
Look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker. You been smoking weed, motherfucker? Who
was married to Sierra?
Future. Yeah.
You know how he played. Cause you think he spent $200 on that date?
He flew out, I'm sure. So
you think he flew out?
He
probably flew out.
Yeah, he spent a couple hundred right there. That ain't shit to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? He was willing to waste that few hundred.
That's like us spending a $5.
Yeah, he was willing to jag that $200. Like, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I already spent. And he a rich mother, like you said, and he didn't want to do that. So what the fuck my poor ass finna be up here spending $500-$600? A motherfucker, I don't even like her. We get up here and buy all that motherfucking shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, gee, I done spent my motherfucking $600 on this motherfucker. I should kick your ass for hooking me up with that motherfucker.
Nah, and hey, nigga, I have been there.
Yeah,
where you kind of
stepped
out, and then you realize I don't even like this motherfucker.
Yeah, I've been there before too.
You be like, oh, damn.
I know I'd waste my good outfit.
But you did something if you had the chance, though, didn't you?
Hey, you what?
You did something when you had the chance, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. But you be like, I done got my car wash. I went to the good hand car wash. Got me some new outfit. I don't even like this motherfucker.
Like, wore my lucky shoes and shit.
I don't even like this motherfucker, man.
Damn.
Motherfucking like, T missing on the side. Some shit.
Man, I remember one time I had I don't even know how I hooked up with this girl. off top, she was cool. She looked kind of thick, man. She was
She looked kind of thick, or was she thick?
She was
thick.
thick.
Look kind of thick.
She was thick, but she was she was some
niggas
kind of athlete. I can't even remember what she did. But you know, we was cool and we kicked it for a little bit, and then one day I went and picked her ass up and she had on some shoes. And it was two things that just
what's wrong with her shoes,
that
G
just
Dilla?
fucked me up.
What's wrong with her shoes?
That motherfucker was walking on the back of her
Oh,
motherfucking
nah,
shoes.
I hate that shit. Especially for a woman. I hate when niggas do that shit.
I was like, oh.
She walking on the back of her shoes?
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
nah.
you know the back of the
I
shit
know
had folded
exactly
and
what you
stepping
talking about. Nah, I don't
like
like
and
that.
turned them into some motherfucking slippers
Nah,
and
I
shit.
don't like that. I ain't never like that shit.
Then when she was walking, she was dragging her motherfucking feet and shit. I ain't talked to that motherfucker since.
And she was thinking she looked decent, but it was
Yeah.
just all her mannerism and how she carried
Man, I
herself.
couldn't even fuck
I was
around.
walking on the back of your shoes. I hate that shit.
I couldn't even fuck around.
Bigfoot motherfucker, that dirty heel motherfucker. Call your ass not buddy heel, dirty heel.
That was it for
I got
me.
one more question, G Dylan.
All right, man.
Hey, so when a female call you in the early stages, she be like, we should go out. Woo, 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 woo. Do you think she should pay for that? Or you still think you should pay for that?
No, I'm still an old school motherfucker.
You
I'm
old
going to
school?
pay. Yeah, I'm going to pay.
I don't know. I be having doubts about it. You ask me out. You can't invite my pockets out. I might when I was prepared to take you out, I would ask you and shit. That's how I felt about the shit. Like I'm be like, now I gotta go try to borrow money and shit because I'm scared to tell this motherfucker we can't go out.
Well, I guess there's some other factors, I guess. Like if we have been on a few dates, and she was talking about, and she invited me out, and she was talking about paying, cool. But kind of initially, and particularly if I'm still really interested,
I think that's the thing.
I'm happy that the motherfucker called me.
I'll say I think that's a big thing. How interested you is.
I'm happy that she called me.
I kind of think that's a big thing.
And so, and I know for a lot of women that's kind of a big step, calling a motherfucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, cool, you took that step. All right, cool, I got it from here. Right. And that's kind of my mindset, and I'm comfortable with that. I ain't got no problem.
So it depends on how much you like a motherfucker too, how much you been trying to get up with her too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always a factor.
I can kind of agree with that because, like you said, if it's a motherfucker, like you said, you really been wanting to get up with, and she finally say, hey, let's go out today and shit. And you kind of, like you said, don't want to fuck that up with a motherfucker you been by trying to make her pay. Well, if it's a motherfucker you pursuing me more than anything, I ain't gonna lie, G Dylan. You need to pay, baby. Hey, I ain't trying to get up with your ass. You better pay for this shit. Fuck that. Fuck out of here. I don't even like your ass like that. So I think I got a big thing to do with it. I know they gonna fuck me up out here. Hey,
oh man,
it's the liquor talk.
you wild.
Hey, no, for real, you be looking like, I go kick it with her. I don't even like this motherfucker like that. So you ain't gonna be spending your money like that. You be looking like, if you want to take me out, go ahead.
I mean, if it's a motherfucker that I'm kind of ambivalent about.
The fuck that mean? I don't even know what that mean. What
that
mean?
I kind of,
ambivalent.
Ambivalent. I mean, what kind of that I ain't really giving a fuck about one way or another.
Exactly.
But if it's a chick that I really feel like I'm vibing with,
yeah. That's why I said.
And we'd have been out a time or two or whatever, and then she just hit me up on the phone and say, hey, I was thinking, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I ain't got no problem paying.
So I
don't have no problem.
Like my father always says, exception to every rule.
Yeah, that's just a situation I don't have no problem paying. Because like I said,
I can get that.
Like I said,
I can get that.
She took as much of a step as I feel she should have to take.
I get that. But what you just say if you ain't had the motherfucking cash flow, and you really been trying to get up, you'll call me and get something from me, or you'll tell her.
Oh yeah, I'd be like,
wait till I get paid.
I'd be like, D, look at nigga.
So you gonna tell her?
I'm a little short, man. Can you break me off about 100 and a half?
You ain't gonna tell her wait till Friday.
No.
You scared? He scared that motherfucker gonna be. She gonna be like, oh hell nah, this motherfucker.
Nah, even if I got to dip into the little emergency fund or some shit,
you might
I ain't
don't have
doing
it.
that.
Shit, you might don't have it, but Nah, I get that.
Being broke is one thing, but telling the motherfucker you broke is a whole
I get that. Tell
nother
motherfucker you been
ballgame.
pursuing. You be like, God, now I want to tell this motherfucker wait till Friday.
The worst damn
Get this
time
shit-
ever.
this motherfucker
Had to
call
get my
me.
car fixed and some shit.
I might hit you like G Dillon. Hey, give me a couple $100, man. I got you, man. I need you, nigga.
I'd be like, look here, motherfucker. I'm gonna give you this couple $100.
Get my money back.
That motherfucker better be fine.
Yeah.
Send me a motherfucker picture.
Oh yeah.
If this motherfucker ain't fine, you owe me $250.
Oh, you interest on the money? Hey, you ain't shit, G Dillon.
Hey, motherfucker.
Hey.
Hey, motherfucker, look, my money can't be going towards no less than fine.
No booger wolf. Can't nah. My money.
I'll be
mad too.
If you said, man, she fine in the motherfucker G Dillon, and you send me a picture, and she wasn't fine to me,
You want to give it to me?
I give it to you. I say, well, I know a little something about that nigga taste, but
I owe you
give
an
it to
extra 50 on the 200.
I wouldn't charge you extra like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie.
Then you be mad. Shit, nigga, what you trying to say?
Hey G, I ain't gonna lie. If you really my man, and you be like, man, what you think? I be like, she alright, motherfucker. She ain't what you said. I'll tell you the truth, shit. Cause I don't think you got. I'll tell you the truth, cause I don't think you got no feelings for her. Like this the first really time y'all going out, but I be like, that motherfucker alright, G. She ain't what. She ain't what I was picturing. What you told me.
I done had the opposite happen to me. I remember one time, long time ago, I asked my boy about this chick. She had got out the car. I was like, man, how that motherfucker look to you? I said, I don't know if she that cute to me. He was like, motherfucker, you crazy as hell. That motherfucker fine in the motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
That's why you got on glasses now, motherfucker. You can't see.
Like, motherfucker, shit.
That's why G Dillon got on motherfucking glasses now. Motherfucker can't see.
Man, nigga, I can't see shit. I can't see shit.
Nah, we ain't, man. Get up out of here, man. I ain't finna hold him too long. But yeah, it's an exception to every rule. So if a motherfucker really, ladies, if a guy really been talking to you a long time, or you know what I'm saying, y'all been talking for a month, every day and shit, he try to make you pay out the gate, he don't like your ass like that. I'm just even if you say let's go out or whatever, he gonna borrow it from one of his nigga, his mama, his cut. He gonna find that motherfucking money if he wants you. But if he be like, I ain't got no money, wait till Friday, or he gonna be like, you gonna pay for it out the gate, that mean he at least that's what I feel. He don't really like.
He ain't feeling you.
Yeah, he ain't feeling you much as you feel.
I don't know. These new school motherfuckers, I think they operate a little different though than we do.
They done switch places,
Yeah,
man.
they I don't know.
But in our generation and all that shit.
But them girls be tolerating that shit, so I guess it's okay.
They like motherfucker out there, pants off their ass and all that, nappy heads and shit. You know, we come from a different era, so.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna get ready to get the fuck up out of here. Hey, episode, 13?
13.
We're gonna end episode 13. Hey, I need y'all to go subscribe, like, comment. Hey, do us that favor, man. Get our subscriptions up, our likes, our comments, all of that, man. Email us, let us know some topics we should talk about. What y'all think about some of the shit we talked about, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. We finna get out of here at the 1011 Showcast. I'm your host, DJ 1011, with my co-host
G Dillon.
and we is out of this biatch.